Officially, the countdown has begun. If you possess any cryptocurrencies, you should stop everything and pay great attention. The groundbreaking Trinity protocol of XRP is slated to turn on in just 90 days, and analysts are speculating that this could bring XRP's price skyrocketing to $10,000. This is not conjecture. It is not just theory. That kind of seismic change might turn regular investors into millionaires practically night. We are delving deeply into the three critical factors that will propel this explosive surge today, and how you could position yourself to seize once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. First, let's discuss the second point: Zero Flare Network Snapshot. Though whispers about this have been heard, the truth is that this forthcoming snapshot is likely to be a game-changer. About to release its second snapshot giving FLR tokens to XRP holders, the Flare network combines smart contract capabilities with XRP. This is not anymore just another airdrop. The first snapshot generated ripples. The second promised considerably more effect. Imagine getting free tokens that enable you to use your XRP holdings in distributed finance apps and smart contracts, therefore greatly increasing the value and use of your portfolio. Mass participation in this event will probably generate demand for XRP as investors try to qualify. Just the expectation will cause XRP values to skyrocket as the day gets near. We then have to talk about the approaching political upheaval that might fundamentally alter the regulatory environment for XRP and the larger crypto sector. The possible departure of SEC Chair Gary Gensler is under discussion in the highest levels. Timing of this event could not be more crucial. Targeting digital assets like XRP especially, Gensler's tenure has been characterized by aggressive enforcement and ambiguity. His leaving might bring with it a tsunami of legal clarity and fresh hope for crypto innovation. Markets detest ambiguity, hence the SEC under fresh leadership could at last give XRP the green light she so sorely needs to grow. The supposed Amazon XRP payment trial is third on our list, and, well, maybe the most exciting event. Although formally unverified, some crypto community sources have hinted at a behind-the-scenes alliance developing. A massive endorsement would be Amazon, a worldwide e-commerce and cloud computing behemoth, using XRP for its payment system. This would put XRP at the center of a trillion-dollar trade ecosystem, immediately proving its value and greatly increasing its practical applications. The knock-on effects on XRP's market price would be significant, maybe sending it on a parabolic surge not seen in the crypto world. To investors, this is not only news. The start of a fresh financial age is here. But how would one make riches from these events? Over time, a little $1,000 investment might become $5 million with this easy yet effective 5-step XRP plan. We also have to take into account the significant XRP movement by whales, big holders who can influence market pricing with their transactions over this period. Tens of millions of XRP are reportedly moving to big exchanges like Coinbase, indicating readiness for notable market activity according recent blockchain statistics. Though in this context, these actions seem to signal accumulation ahead of the main catalysts we mentioned, they are typically precursors of price surges or corrections. Whales are a clear sign that the countdown to XRP's breakout is well under progress. They do not transfer millions without a purpose. Along with these activities, the larger ecosystem supporting XRP is developing at unheard-of speed. A monument to XRP's increasing relevance is RippleNet's almost 400 financial institution worldwide list. These alliances offer faster and less expensive cross-border payment options, as well as actual liquidity based on these relationships instead of SWIFT. Speaking of which, as Ripple's network keeps undercutting the inefficiencies of the traditional system, many observers believe SWIFT's collapse is just ahead, XRP is positioned by this structural change in the global financial system not only as a speculative asset, but also as a fundamental technology for the evolution of money. We also cannot overlook the psychological elements causing the present XRP surge of interest. XRP has a very devoted community called the XRP Army, who have maintained the token consistently, unlike many cryptocurrencies. This community has been waiting patiently for legal clarification and a breakthrough, through which now seems almost here. This built-in support base drives demand and offers a solid basis from which XRP's price may soar sharply. Moreover, retail and institutional interest is predicted to explode when adoption quickens and news of alliances or legislative successes breaks, therefore generating a perfect storm for price increase. Long-term predictions show an interesting picture when one looks past current price speculation. Factoring adoption, legal clarity, and ecosystem development, several AI-based models and crypto experts believe XRP could reach anywhere from $25 to over $300 within the next few years. Though these figures look high, they are based on actual measures such as wallet growth, transaction volumes, and expanded partnerships. If XRP keeps on this path, some estimates even point to its market capitalization, perhaps matching that of Bitcoin and Ethereum. This is not only rhetoric. This is a measured estimate of XRP's possible influence on the crypto economy. Let us now focus on the enigmatic Trinity protocol itself, which many feel is the impetus for this approaching explosion. Those sources say it's a multi-layered improvement to XRP's fundamental technology, improving speed, scalability, and interoperability. Details are very lacking. XRP could be able to communicate easily with other blockchain networks thanks to this protocol, therefore extending its influence into distributed finance, supply chains, management, and worldwide payment systems. Such developments would greatly boost XRP's value and attract investors and new users who might have turned it off as merely a payment token. Successful implementation of the Trinity protocol might raise XRP to a platform level comparable to Ethereum or Solana, but with honestly faster transaction speed and less expenses. We also have to deal with the speculative rebrand speculations floating around online, where some voices assert XRP would switch its ticker to RLD to represent a new function as a worldwide reserve digital currency. Though unverified and essentially highly speculative, this story excites many about XRP's goal to replace the US dollar as the main reserve currency worldwide. Given Ripple's agreements with central banks and pilot initiatives using central bank digital currencies in nations like Bhutan and Palau, the concept is not far-fetched. Palau. Should XRP establish itself as the digital bridge currency in a multipolarity monetary system, it might upend established finance on a never-seen magnitude. Of course, without considering the hazards, no study would be whole. Still rather erratic, cryptocurrencies are sensitive to market mood, legislative changes, and technological difficulties. Though appearing more and more advantageous for Ripple, the legal fight between Ripple